Well, Ethan, it's great to see you, and you've been a part of some massive weeks with Wales in your career, but what's this week felt like, being back together with your teammates?
It's always fun. I think everyone knows the fun that we have on camp and how much we enjoy each other's company and how much we all look forward to going away with Wales. So in that respect, it's kind of been a similar week. We've been preparing for another game as we would anyway.
We missed you during the last game. Obviously, you were suspended for the North Macedonia game. I know it was a long time ago now, but what a way that was to finish the group. And do you feel that momentum has kind of carried into this week as well? Yeah, definitely. When you produce a performance like that, it's hard not to want to carry that momentum. To score that amount of goals and to play the way the lads did was excellent. So we have to take the good bits from that and also the bits that we can learn from and improve even more. And I think just as any game you played previously, you want to do better the next game. So we know that we've got obviously a tough opposition, a tough game to play, but we're well prepared and excited for it. And something Bellamy's spoken about this week is, you've got 3 days to get ready for this game tomorrow night. So just from a player's perspective, what's that like when you've got to kind of shut the door on your club football and everything, and you've got a really short space of time to prepare for a World Cup qualifying match? It's nice because it's a different challenge, it's a different environment to be in, but one that I enjoy. You can't use that as an excuse that you've only got 3 days. They've only got 3 days as well, so it's about us making sure that when we've got time in the meetings and time on the pitch that we're all fully focused and getting prepared for it. You'll be wearing the captain's armband tomorrow night, and I know we've spoken before and you've said, okay, yeah, you've got the captain, but you need 11 captains on that pitch for any game. But what does the responsibility mean to you, especially on an occasion like this one? I think as a kid growing up, it's always going to be a massive achievement and a very nice thing and a proud moment for your family. But in terms of it being on the night in the game, I think, as I said before, it's not just about the person who wears the armband. We've got such a good team here, and we're full of leaders that it's definitely a together thing, and not one voice or one player is any bigger than the other. We've got so much quality that we're full of confidence in this squad. What kind of leader, what kind of captain would you say you are? Probably more of a quiet one. Maybe not on the pitch, but maybe around the place, maybe a more quiet one. I'd like to think that's what teammates would say, but I don't feel like a captain. It's not about that. It's not about me. It's all about the team, and that's my view on it. Because that's interesting. Because I was speaking with Osian Roberts, and he was telling me about your first cap for Wales. How you're a bit chopsy. You were telling Ashley Williams where to stand and where to go. So, do you remember that at all? I think that's without me thinking of it. I think just as a player, I like to try and encourage and trying to help teammates, or they help me. It's doing anything you can really when you're on the pitch to get a good result and a good performance. So if that's maybe getting myself in trouble with Ash, yeah, it was a long time ago. That. You didn't mind having a 17-year-old Ethan Ampadu telling you what to do. Probably didn't like it. The World Cup, Ethan, of course, we've been there before. How much would it mean to get to consecutive World Cups? No, massive. I think as a nation, not just players and staff, but I think the fans, we want to go to every single tournament. We have the confidence that we can go and qualify for everything. I think the drive and the will is even bigger this time round because of how we performed in the last World Cup. We know, and we don't hide, we weren't at the levels that we wanted to be at. We know we could have produced more, but that's all in the past now. And now we've got a good opportunity to try and achieve that again. I was just speaking with Craig Bellamy, and one of the last things he said in one of his answers was he just wants you guys to go and enjoy tomorrow night. How do you do that when there is so much at stake? When you're in the game, not to think about what's at stake. I think that's been the message this week, is to go out and enjoy it, to play with confidence because we know we've prepared well throughout this week. You can never enjoy that after if you don't get the performance and the win. So we know that we have to focus on the game. So I think just taking that confidence that we've done all week and being as prepared as we can be, I think allows us to go enjoy the game of football. And of course it is always step by step, but you've experienced those magical nights in Cardiff, celebrations in the street afterwards and everything, you know, how much are you, and we know you like to celebrate, how much are you just really, really eager to have that feeling again?
No, definitely. Like I said, not just for the players and the staff here, but just so the nation can enjoy another amazing night, or in the street, or whatever. I think it's what we all want. It's what we're all working so hard to do. So to go and do that and give everyone the chance to go and enjoy that and feel that together, it will be very special.